Hello, everybody, and welcome to Political Bite number 162, dated January 21st, 2020. I'm Walter, your mobile historian and blue-collar scholar. This Political Bite is entitled, "The Republican Party is in Danger." Indeed, after the dumpster fire of the Trump presidency, culminating with his incitement of the terrorist attack on the Capitol on January 6, 2021, Donald Trump has pushed the Republican Party into a very uneasy corner. Indeed, just he himself and his cult of personality has divided the Republican Party, along with the rest of America, so greatly that the party is now quite literally beginning to split into two different factions. The first faction consists of the pro-Trump Republicans, or as I call them, the Trumpists. This group, among whose members include but aren't hardly limited to Senator Ted Cruz of Texas, Josh Hawley of Missouri, and depending on the day of the week, Lindsey Graham of South Carolina. These individuals feel that Trump and Trumpism is the future of the Republican Party, and that Republicans who do not jump on the Trump bandwagon will be left behind in the dust. As far as they're concerned, the old Republican Party that existed before 2016 is dead, and Trumpism is the new tune this band will play. All right? Then there's the other faction, which includes members of the U.S. Congress, such as Senator Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, Susan Collins of Maine, and Senator Toomey of Pennsylvania. This second faction wants to bring the old Republican Party back. Remember the old Republican Party, the party of fiscal conservatism, law and order, faith-based legislation, that Republican Party, the party that existed before Donald Trump came along. They want to bring that party back, and they want to purge every drop of Trump and Trumpism from the Republican Party forevermore. Okay, this group, obviously, is the one which seeks to preserve traditional Republican values, which is going to place them at direct odds with the Trumpist Republicans. Indeed, Republicans, no matter whether they are at the federal level, state level, or even the local level, not any one of them can remain neutral here. They will be forced to pick sides if they want a career in politics. All right? You will either be a Trump Republican or a traditional Republican. You've got to pick one or the other. And of course, the Democrats will be nothing but, gainers from this. Okay? This is a huge, shall I say, supply of manna from heaven for the Democrats. With an internally divided Republican Party, the Democrats can exploit the heck out of this. They can exploit it to death, all right? And they'd be fools not to. Quite honestly, the Republican Party right now can do anything but speak with a unified voice. And I'm not saying that all Democrats are on the same page, which of course we know they are not, but at least they're all in the same book, all right? You can't say that right now with the Republican Party. The Republican Party, quite honestly, is so divided at this point, whether or not to maintain Trumpism as the official theme of the party or return to the pre-2016 Republican Party. They can't agree on that, and they're not going to agree on that, which is why my prediction is that the Republican Party, by 2024, arguably will have split into two different parties. I firmly believe, and I could be totally wrong in my prediction, that the pro-Trump Republicans will probably sever off entirely from the traditional Republican Party and refer to themselves as perhaps Trumpists or the rejuvenation of the American Party, the revamping of that party, It would definitely be something that was very nationalistic in tone, all right, as virtually all of the Trump administration's policies had that type of message. So that is my prediction. But aside from that, Republicans, if they hope to survive as a viable party, a singular viable party in American politics, they will indeed have to figure out, not now, but right now, the direction they're going to take. They can't wait till 2022. They definitely can't wait till 2024. And certainly not beyond that point. All right, the Republicans have got to figure out right now whether or not Trump and Trumpism will be the standard bearer of their party. A twice impeached president who incited a terrorist attack upon the nation's capital. All right. If they want that man, if they want Donald Trump, a man who did very little but divide this country over his one term in office, who, like I said, incited a terrorist attack on the Capitol building, all right? If they want that man to be the head of their party, even, out of office, and his beliefs to be the theme of their party, that speaks volumes about them, all right? For once, Senator Mitch McConnell is talking with some sense, in my opinion, in wanting to purge the party of Trump, all right? And I wish him well in that effort, because it ain't going to be easy, all right? He's got too many loyalists in the Senate, in the House, and certainly at the local level, all right? But as a moderate Democrat, I will just sit on the sidelines for the moment and watch the Republican Party splinter, because unless they come up with some sort of consensus, that is exactly what will be their fate. The Republican Party will likely split into two factions permanently, and it will never again be the whole encompassing unified party that it once was. All right, so those are just my thoughts, but for the moment, the Republican Party is in great danger. Its survival is definitely on the line. Survival as we knew it is on the line. So they better do some serious regrouping, and they better do it now if they actually want to remain a competitive party against the Democrats. Just my take. All right? So, any questions or controversies, leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so now. Just hit that little red subscribe button. It costs you nothing, and it'll let you know every time I post a new video. I appreciate all your support. Thanks very much. Take care. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you at the next bite. Peace.